Chavo.
And the opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing 200 pounds, Chavo Guerrero.
Sold-out crowd in Memphis, Tennessee is on its feet. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, all set for another exciting evening of SmackDown action.
Hey, we're bigger than Elvis tonight, Cole. This crowd can't wait.
That's a big claim to make, Taz. But you might just be right. Elvis was only one superstar, but SmackDown's got a whole locker room full of them.
Oh, sure, no doubt about it. But seriously, not for nothing, when your last name is Guerrero, you're starting out with a huge advantage.
I think you're selling Chavo short, Taz. Chavo might come from a distinguished family of superstars, but I think that's only encouraged him to work. What a counter that was!
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
Nice reversal.
You know, Cole, I'd asked you who you were pulling for in this match. I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it. Watching these superstars go at it,
wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
Nice quick counter. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down. Oh, man, this is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's...
Going up the turnbuckle hurts a heck of a lot less than coming down from the turnbuckle.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans, and ha-ha!
Look at this, Cole. He don't look too worried about this match.
Well, he should be. Until that bell rings, this is still anyone's match. Like him or not, you've got to admit that the Boogeyman is a master. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. I think that if one of these superstars... Oh, my! There's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. His opponent is groggy, and he's looking to take advantage.
And he did it in a big way. Pump handle slam.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. Guerrero always gets a lot of crowd support, but I guess that only makes sense. When you come from the Guerrero family, you're automatically going to have a lot of fans behind you.
Well, and there's the fact that he's a phenomenal superstar in his own right as well.
This has been a great match so far. I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
Oh, boy. Looks like someone's moving up in the world. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded...
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd. Here's the cover. You almost got the three right there, Cole. I just don't get the Boogeyman. I mean, not for nothing. What is
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, any time before these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. This superstar is all firing up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, one mistake.
He could pin his opponent right here.